Welcome to Sweet Leaf Studios in fucking person today. We have a true Roosevelt Circle OG.
Oh, jizzle.
Ryno fucking Bristol. Come up with, you'll see the credits on the videos, come up with our logo. And yeah. So I'd like to know, and I believe it or not, this is fucked up, no one will believe this, but I never asked you, true or not, how you came up with Bert from Bert. Like, what brought that on? Never even asked you, man.
Actually, Tony came up with the Bert from Birth, and I was sitting at home bored as hell on my computer one night, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll make something that looks cool to go along with it. Yeah, and that's just kind of what it turned into, man. It was kind of it was a neighborhood thing, man. I don't know. It's
fucking right. You know, that rightfully is the perfect description for us. Not to say that there wasn't plenty of, you know, other 5 or 6 of you and your friends getting together all under the age of 10 and trying to roll a quarter pound of weed in a newspaper. I'm sure that happens all the time.
Everyday shit, man. It's everyday stuff.
Grade school, fucking acid trips, everything that we've been through. Bert from fucking Birth.
Yeah, brother. This neighborhood in particular, I mean, every neighborhood has got its own, you know, it's got its own cliques. You know, we got, you know, the people from the circle, then you got your hilltoppers over here, then you got your fucking Corians over here, you know.
Right over there.
It was, you know, it was like everybody had their own clique, and everybody had their own, you know, fucking crazy motherfuckers. But I don't know, man, this Roosevelt Circle neighborhood back in the day just spawned some fucking bad motherfuckers, you know, people you didn't fuck with. It was just, you know, in a way, it's like, I don't know, I mean, being 12 years old, straight shit-faced, down at Lisa's house, passed out under a tree, and all the older guys picking me up and dragging me home and setting me on the porch and beating on the fucking door, and my dad wakes up 3 o'clock in the morning in his fucking robe, half asleep. I'm so drunk I can't stand up. Looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm sick. He said, get your fucking ass to bed. I was like, oh shit. On a Sunday night, 3 hours later, got to wake up and go to school, still so shit-faced I can't stand up. Clinging to the stop sign at the fucking corner, waiting for the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Those were the days right there.
Oh, yeah.
We were getting fucked up like full-grown men at the age of 12.
Your first memory, so this is, what is your first memory of getting drunk?
Man.
Where, yeah, how old were you, where were you?
Getting straight
fucking
hammered.
wiped out.
Just fucking
fallen,
wiped out, stupid.
Yeah.
I was probably about...
On anything, first drink?
I think I just, on my very first drink.
Yeah, not specifically.
Well, I mean, intentionally going to get fucking, hey, I'm going to get drunk, you know, intentionally.
First time you were under the influence heavily.
Yeah, fair, you know, full well knowing what it's going to do to you.
Right.
I'd say, yeah, I had to been down at Lisa's, man. I think I just turned 12, and I think I said I was staying the night at Josh's house. And Josh said he was staying the night at my house, and we decided, no, we're going to slide over here to Lisa's and get fucked up because, well, that's where everyone goes to get fucked up, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We slid up in there, and Jimmy Weller looked at me and goes, what are you drinking? I pulled $20 out of my hand. I said, get me a fucking 12-pack of Budweiser and a fucking pint of vodka. At 12 fucking years old, right?
I guess I can do that.
And he looks at me, and he just kind of looked at me and laughed, and then went to the liquor store. He comes back, instead of a 12-pack, he brings back a case of Ham's Ice, which was the nastiest shit you could put in a fucking can.
Oh, hell no.
And he gives me my pint of vodka. And I'm sitting there, and we're all sitting at the big fucking, you know, the big table, you know, everybody sat at in the kitchen and fucking got fucked up at. I'm sitting there, we got all the older neighborhood guys sitting there, and they're fucking planning on fucking getting me fucked up, son. And I'm sitting there, and Lisa looks at me, she goes, you just gonna hold that thing or you gonna fucking drink it? So me, you know, being a new guy in the neighborhood, fucking, you know, 12 fucking years old.
Yeah, you just went
in front of all the OGs and shit, I gotta prove myself. So I fucking cracked that motherfucker open like I'd done it 1,000 times before, tipped that motherfucker, took about half of it down in one rip. slammed that fucker down, went and grabbed one of them nasty hams, ice, cracked her open, and fucking started pounding, right? Pounding with big boys. About 40 minutes later, I'm shitty, buddy. I'm fucking so shitty, I'm outside with tunnel vision, fucking trying to hold myself up against the house, throwing up, pass out in the fucking yard. I can't remember, I think Jimmy Ledwig snatched me up, dude. He come driving down the driveway about 2 in the morning, sees me laying out there in the yard passed out. He picked me up, put me in the van, and drove me home, sat me on the fucking porch, bud, and fucking took off. That was my first experience meeting James Ludwig.
Yeah, he had that fucking van.
The 18 band, man. Everybody did the old red and black band, fucking turban rims.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was my first fucking shot of just really getting annihilated. Then it seemed like after that, man, you just kind of fucking fell right into the groove. And
I think
then it was like fucking every weekend, you know. It's,
yeah.
We're down there, we're getting her done now. We're staying the night, you know.
Yeah, to other people, not to me, but to other people, they will tell you one of the funniest stories of mine is definitely going to live at Lisa's, because we were down there that particular summer that we tripped about every fucking day. And they just caught up, you know, and it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was this beautiful sunshiny day. And I'm on 2 or 3 hits, and just like everybody else, you know, and sitting there at the table, you know, that white table, and Lisa is straight across from me. She's got the window right behind her. So here's the door to that other bedroom. Yep. Right there, bam, there's that window.
Stephen Jeffries' room.
Yeah, it was sitting right there. Well, the trees started coming in, man, and it blocked everybody else out besides me and Lisa. So that I literally was sitting there tripping so hard, dude, that I'm just locked onto her, and I can see no one else in my peripheral vision, right? And just swaying with the fucking breeze, man. And that white table, fucking gone, dude. It was a dark wooden table, and it was like that big. That's what separated us. That was probably the fucking ashtray, dude, on the table that became the new table, man. And somebody said, "Hey, has anybody got any weed?" And that kind of like, you know, I'm starting to look, you know, I'm looking around and kind of looking through up over the branches and shit. Yeah, cheddar. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, shit, the gang's all here, you know.
It wasn't uncommon for everybody.
It was, dude. There was 7 or 8 of us at that fucking table, man, and nobody had any weed, but me. I fucking start fishing around. I pull out this bag of weed. And everybody is so jacked. And I'm like, fuck, this feels good. I'm the only motherfucker here, and I got about a joint, a nice fatty joint worth of weed. And Lisa's like, well, I'm gonna grab the bong. I goes, fuck yeah. So she brings it over and sets it in front of me, and I go, I'm you know, to load it up and this and that. End up hitting it, it dumps, spills on the table, shit, fucking spills on the weed. And, you know, like I'm messing, you know, trying to figure it out, and a lot of the fucking weed goes on me. And everybody's like, oh shit, oh fuck, you know, they're like, shit. So they're, you know, whoever's on both sides of me, I feel like chickens, man, you know, eating off me. And then, the best part, Jason, it's time to come home.
Oh shit.
Shit, you fucking die. I fried my balls off. My mom is from there, the fucking door. And then I look at everybody looks at me, and the whole place erupts. The whole fucking neighborhood could hear the laughter. I mean, I'm telling you, man, like pictures fell off the goddamn walls. It's so fucking funny.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, man.
That's what the buzz killed.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think everybody.
Phone off the hook.
Everybody got like a hit of that fucking weed.
It took a fucking left turn real quick.